Hello everybody, this is the Lysol. I recently released a video about gearing G12 with the Mark II pieces from the raid, and I actually had some bad information in it. I transposed some numbers while I was doing my math in my notebook, and I came to some bad conclusions. So we're going to start this all over again, and we'll take a look at what we need to do. So the trivialization of getting to Gear 12 leads us to an interesting problem. We're going to have a lot of G12 characters, but a very limited amount of G12 mats coming in. So how do we most efficiently farm that gear? So let's take a look here. So we're going to start by just showing what the gear is that you need for Gear 12. On the left side here, you need 3 of these pieces. You need 30 for each of those. For these left side pieces, 30 of the left side gold Armitex and 40 of the purple pieces. For the right side, you need 50 of the right side Armitex, 40 of the right side Zerkas, and 40 purples. And there's 2 of those per character. And you need a finisher, which has 50 of the Armitex, the right side Armitex, 100 Kairos, and then some other gear pieces that you get along the way. So the left side gold pieces will be referring to the med packs, or med kits, I think they're called, the multi-tools, the bayonets, the visors, the armor plating, the wristbands, and then these 2 that I can never remember their names. There's 8 total pieces. The purples are going to be the Mark 6 med packs, the Mark 7 shield generators, the Mark 7 hypo syringes, the Mark 8 security scanners, the Mark 7 thermals, and the Mark 6 sensor arrays. There's 7 of those total pieces. When I refer to Armitex, I'm going to be referring to the Mark 12 fusion furnaces, the Mark 12 stun guns, the Mark 12 thermals, the Mark 12 data pads, or keypads and data pads, and the HoloLenses. There's 6 total of those. And when I refer to Zerkas, we're talking about stun cuffs, shield generators, sensor arrays, hypo syringes, security scanners, and are those weapon mods? I think they're called? Not weapon mods. The implants. So, because there's so many of these pieces here, so much variation, you have to be careful about what you're picking and choosing from the stores. The pieces you want may not always be in the stores when you check. So you need to check your stores 2-3 times a day after refreshes to make sure that you're picking up the right pieces. All right. So the cost of the gear pieces. This is where I messed up the biggest on my last one. It's 50 crystals for the left side golds, 80 get 1, 40 shard shop, 85 Mark II. For the purples, it's 30 crystals, 50. This is wrong too. I messed this up. It's actually 80 get 1 per purple piece. And it's 90 shard shop currency compared to the 40 that I had in the previous video. And then 95, they cost 95 Mark IIs per piece. The right side Armitex are 35 crystals a piece, 180 shard shop currency a piece, and 65 Mark II raid tokens. And the Zerkas are 30, 180, and 57. So as you can see, the most efficient Mark II pieces are the right side gold pieces, both the Armitex and the Zerkas. The Zerkas are a little less expensive than the Armitex. All right. So your monthly totals. This is another thing that I kind of messed up, but I messed this one up on purpose. You're looking at 10,000 get 2, 10,000 get 1, 11,000 get 2, 60,000 shard shop currency, and 51,200 Mark II currency. That's assuming 21 stars in Rise of the Empire, 25 million guild crate raid, 1 million personal crate raid. Also assuming you have no need for gas, Malik, Hoda, or Wampa. Now, initially I did all of this math with 30,000 monthly shard shop currency, but it's actually closer to 60,000. I can get a little more than 2,000 shard shop currency a day on both my main and alt account pretty regularly. So that's 60,000 a month. I purposefully in the last video put it at 30,000 to kind of temper expectations a little bit, but honestly 60,000 is not an unreasonable expectation for shard shop currency going forward. So the total number of pieces you need if you are on we're talking in 30 days, everything's broken down into 30 days. If you want to relic 4 characters within those 30 days, that's a 7.5 day cycle per character. In that month, you're gonna need 325 pieces of the left side golds, 775 purples, 575 right side golds, or right side Armitex, and 295 right side Zerka pieces. Now this is assuming you get roughly 25 of each piece organically throughout the course of the month from TB, TW, Conquest, Galactic Challenge rewards, etc. So let's look at the way that I was doing it the last video. Now this is with updated math, but the same plan. So if you spend all of your get one on the left side gold pieces, you'll leave a shortfall of 210 left side golds. If you spend all your shard shop currency on the purples, it'll leave you a shortfall of about 109. And then buying all the Zerkas with Mark II leaves you enough to buy almost all of the Armitex. You're about 41 short? No, 46 short. You will need to supplement that with fleet energy if you do it this way. But now that I'm looking at it in a more realistic way as far as shard shop currency, we can do it this way. Oh, this is the wrong one, the wrong frame. Here we go, the 7.5 day cycle here. So if you are purchasing all of your left side gold pieces from the shard shop, 13,000 of your currency will be enough to cover all of that. You can spend the rest of that on purples. So if you do the remaining shard shop currency on the purples, that covers 522 out of the, 775 pieces, give or take. And the get one can cover another 200, leaving you about 53 short. And then again, buying all the Zerkas with Mark II, and then finishing the Armitex also with the Mark II currency, that leaves you another 50-ish pieces short. So you're about 100 pieces short of a relic character every 7.5 days. Now, you might get some pieces you don't need, or you might get more pieces that you do need. This is high variation. So this is if you get everything you need as you need it. The best you can hope for is probably a 7-day relic cycle. You can maybe hit the 7.5, but more realistic is an 8-day. All right, so then let's go back to this. I got to click back here now. This is the 10-day cycle here. So if you do a 10-day cycle, which is 3 relic characters in a month, it eases up quite a bit. You need 245 left side golds, 575 purples, 425 right side Armitex, and 215 right side Zerka mats. So we'll go to here. So this, we've applied the newer spending practices to the 10-day cycle here. If you purchase all of your left side golds with shard shop currency, you'll have plenty left over, like so much it's not even worth talking about. And then you use the remaining shard shop currency, will still cover all of your purples. Then all of the Armitex and Zerka mats you can buy with Mark II, leaving you 11,320 Mark II left over. So That will increase your flexibility if you go to a 10-day cycle, meaning that, you know, if your rewards from GC or whatever don't really match up with what you're farming, you can still fill in those gaps. So in my opinion, after looking at all this and re-looking at it and then looking at it again, I think your best route to go is to shoot for 8 to 9 days per relic character. Use Shard Shop currency almost exclusively for the left side pieces and the purples, and Mark II currency almost exclusively for the right side gold pieces, both the Armitex and the Zerkas. And I think once you get into a groove doing that, you can probably hit a 7.5, 8 day relic cycle where every month you're getting 4 characters to relic. Taking 4 characters to relic a month means 3 months to get that GL that you're looking for. This new raid system is going to be very good for everybody if they plan out what they're doing properly and are judicious about what they spend. Anyway, thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. Please have mercy on me for being wrong before, but I think I'm right now. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch at the Lysol. I usually stream either 6 or 8 a.m. Eastern time, depending on the day of the week. Join the Discord, which is in the description down below. Do I got any other things I need to plug? Not really, just watch this stuff we got over here. All right, I will see you guys in the next one. Godspeed.